The pressure isn't coming from inside the walls, it's blowing in from the west, red shirts revving their engines, bookmakers already sketching the ending. This is what life looks like when you're pinned to the bottom and every weekend feels like a siege. The stands don't flinch, they brace, because this club has learned how to live under fire. Take away this side's compass, and you don't just lose a passer, you lose tempo, nerve, and the one voice that keeps the lines tight when legs start to go. The gap isn't goals or assists, it's authority. Without that presence, the midfield turns into open water. Too easy to play through, too hard to protect. Leaders don't grow on trees at S6. They're forged through years of taking hits and still demanding the ball. That's why Barry Bannan, linked with Millwall, matters more than ever, and why the Sheffield Star reporting he's set to feature away at Bristol City shifts the mood around this trip. Not rumours. Not whispers. A decision. Boots on. Orders given. This isn't just about 90 minutes. It's about what the club signals during a transfer of authority. The board choose whether continuity holds the line or whether uncertainty seeps into the squad. Keeping him involved tells the dressing room that standards don't slip just because the table looks ugly. It tells the next custodians that this badge still looks after its own. Survival isn't just points, it's posture. On the pitch, his value is structural. He anchors the first phase, pulls markers out of shape, and keeps the ball moving when panic would be the easier option. Against Bristol City, a side pushing for promotion with numbers and confidence, that control becomes a shield. He's hurt them before, he knows where the gap's open. Take him out and the load shifts onto younger shoulders already carrying too much. The opposition will smell blood. They always do when a big name wobbles. Bristol City want history. They want the double. They'll press early, flood the channels, and try to turn it into a sprint. Wednesday's response has to be stubborn, organised and loud. That starts with the captain demanding angles, demanding bravery, demanding that nobody hides. Around him, the pecking order sharpens. New faces are in, but this is still a squad leaning on its elders. When one of them looks like he might be on the way out, every tackle, every shout, every gesture is judged more harshly. Is he still with us? For now, the answer is yes. And that matters more than any stat. The supporters take all of it, the deductions, the winless runs, the constant testing of belief. Yet they keep turning up because this place has never been about comfort, it's about resistance. If this weekend ends in another defeat, it won't be because the white flag went up. Not while the captain is still taking the ball and pointing where the line should be. So here's the question, plain and sharp. When the noise rises and the pressure closes in, do we still recognise ourselves as a club that protects its core and fights to the final whistle, or do we start letting the tide decide who stays afloat?